Let's give these people the closing time test. What do you think the closing time test is? You show up at any retail establishment just before they close and start shopping and see how long it takes for them to give you the stink eye, right? We've all had the stink eye, haven't we? It says, we'd love to have you back tomorrow morning during operating hours, but get the hell out of here now, right? And so what we did is we typed into the GPS, we called information, we got the address of the closest Fastenal store. By the way, there are 18 Fastenal stores within a half hour to an hour driving distance from this place right here. That's how many of these things there are. There are 2,000 across the country. We typed in the address to the GPS. We rolled into this place at 5 minutes to 5. And we walked in and we walked directly to the back of the store. My research assistant went to one side and I went to the other. And we had this all planned out. And we started digging through the nut and bolt bins, right? And about every 10 minutes, one of these nice guys working at Fastenal would come back and say, "Sir, can we help you find what you're looking for?" We said, no. We know nuts and bolts. We got it. Thanks. And we go back at it. So 5:10 comes, 5:15 comes, 5:20 comes. They keep coming back and ask us, no, we know what we're doing. So finally, about 5:30, I walk up to the front desk of this little nut and bolt shop, probably 4,000 square feet, with this nut and bolt in my hand. And I said, "Sir, I have a complaint." He said, "Yeah, what's your complaint?" I said, "This nut and bolt is flawed." He said, "Sir, why do you say that?" I says, "Well, when I try and get this to screw down, it only goes down to there." He said, "Yes, sir, that's called a top lock bolt, which means it locks at the top." I said, "What if I don't want it to lock at the top?" He said, "Then we'll sell you a bottom lock nut." I said, "Well, what if I sometimes want it to lock at the top and sometimes at the bottom?" He said, "Sir, that has not been invented yet. But if you'll tell us what you're trying to accomplish, we will find you the right nut and bolt to meet your needs." So in a half an hour of abusing these two guys in a cold February evening, you know their wife has food on the stove, you know they're supposed to pick their kids up at daycare. We got the impression these guys would have stayed there with us for the rest of the night. They passed the closing time test, but we ended up failing. Because basically then once we told them, hey, we're writing a book and we were giving you guys a test, they would not let us leave, telling us stories about how great it was to work at Fastenal and how excited they were to get up every morning and work for a nut and bolt company, folks.